Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. Welcoming back all my Dark Cosmic family members out there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We talk about action figures, we talk about playsets, we talk about Pokemon cards, we talk about vehicles. We talk about all cool cosmic collectibles that are out there in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Today, we have drawn the Cosmic Deity card. That's right, which means there is something cosmic in the Dark Cosmic Universe, as you can see. If you have been following the channel, you know exactly why I have these vehicles here and what it means to me. But before we get to that, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It is a cool place for action figures. It is a cool place for collectibles. In my humble opinion, of course. Check out the links in the description. I've got an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. I also sell paperback books. When I make a sale, I bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe to display really cool items, kind of like this. Again, if you are new to the channel, please leave a comment. Leave a couple comments. This always helps the channel as well. The old thumbs up, which is really cosmically epic. Thank you so much again for everyone what you do here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Check out the community page. Check out the posters. Check out the posters. Check out the photos. I don't know how many posters. What was I thinking? Check out the links to the YouTube shorts. Also, check out the playlist posters. That might be a cool idea. Maybe down the road. Maybe I gave away something that's coming up. Maybe. Don't know. But we'll find out. Again, very excited about that. Speaking of the eBay store, wound up selling a shirt the other day. So I will be mailing that out as of the recording tomorrow, which is a Monday. Today it's a Sunday. The post office is closed, but never... it's always 24 hours when you're buying stuff on eBay. So I'm very excited about that. Again, I'll be recycling that money back here in the Dark Cosmic Universe, as I always do that. Okay, yours truly, very excited today. And I kind of had to keep this as a surprise. I was waiting. It started off with one vehicle over here, and then we got another one. And then I'm like, I've never had a yellow Lightcycle. As a kid, I had the Tomy ones. Well, I only had the red one. And yes, I'm still looking for an original. That would be kind of cosmically epic. But Super 7 has you covered with the box set from the Tron Disney exclusive park figures. We're going to take a look at the box itself from Super 7. Pretty cool. Now again, if you are careful and you are able to do it, you are able to pop out the Lightcycle and you can put it back in. Unfortunately, the last one I did not do so well. So basically, it was a one and done, and that's it. But I will keep the boxes, which I normally don't. So here we go. Here's the back if you've not seen it. So currently, all three Lightcycles have been acquired here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. That means there's a top line to go. So Yori, Sark, Infiltrator, Flynn, and the Warrior are still yet to be acquired here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. If I do get the Warrior one, I want to like army build them, because in the background, as you can see, I have my NECA figures, which are vintage. I know one of my subscribers did point out, they're like, Avian, it's over 20 years old, it's vintage. I'm like, scary thought when toys go vintage on you. I mean, they don't, because they're really awesome. So in the back, I've got the, speaking of the Sentry robots, or what do they call them? One more time. I'm looking at the Warriors. I always thought they were the Sentry Warriors, but they just call them the Grid Warriors. And then we've got Sark over here. So these four, five. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the NECA figures that I wound up getting a few years ago when they first came out. Actually, I got 4 of the figures. The 5th figure, I keep saying, I want to call him the Sentry Warrior, but the Warrior figure, I thought they were the Sentry Warriors, but I might be wrong. I wound up acquiring another one. It was a NECA one. So he's got the staff. I didn't have the staff with them today because, you know, it's kind of a pain to get them out of the box and then put them with the figures and then redisplay them. And you're like, oh my gosh, Avian, you were just like you are just not giving us your full attention here. But unfortunately, sometimes I'm not able to bring all the equipment or the accessories that are with the figures, but they do come with staffs. I do have mine. They are glow-in-the-dark. I still need to acquire, yet again, another glow-in-the-dark flashlight because I love doing that. So that's why you haven't seen that as part of the program here, or part of the channel videos. So I will be doing that. But I gotta find one that's like really, really tough. I'm just gonna readjust the monitor here. There we go, much better. So if you're curious about the size of these figures, so the one I just knocked over, and we'll talk about him in a little bit, those are from, oh my gosh, I think, what are those, the Grid Battlers? I'm trying to remember the name of the company, but those are Glyos figures. So the Glyos figures are under 3 inches, as we can tell, but they're really, really cool, and they're homage to the characters. And when I actually got this particular one, I know we're going to get to it, I was like, okay, I'm like, I kind of remember this is kind of like what they look like in the Tron movie. So we've got Ram over here, and you can tell that when they made this character, I think it's called the Grid Battler, and again, I don't remember. If anyone's out there who are they're Glyos collectors, again, my mind is like, eh. But this was the homage to that. So that white, I guess, is opaque, is that the word? Look to this character. So it's supposed to be like the movie. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Like, kind of cool. So yes, this is another one of the characters that I did acquire. But the only cool thing is, I really wish they had gotten their, they had a little disc to put their, which one is it? Their identity disc, that's what it was. And we got a blur going on here. Hello, focus. Thank you. That's all you got to say. So if you're kind of wondering what I'm talking about, so on the back of these are the NECA figures. They have these little discs. Now you can put those in your hand. I advise you not to put the Super 7 discs like I did with my Tron figure, and I wound up putting some stress on the plastic. So I was like, not going to do that again. All right, first and foremost, let's check it out. Here is the third Lightcycle. Now, I know they do 3D printed versions of these. Now, very similar to the NECA ones, but you actually have to have your figure like crouching, not that crouching hitting tiger there, but crouching to get in the position as they were in the movie. The Lightcycles for the Tomy ones, you could actually sit them down and you could put them in there. But this is really, really cool. Again, not bad for, you know, again, for a newer vehicle. And again, you can put a figure in there. I don't want to do that with my figures, but very, very cool. On the first Tron figure that I did for a review for, you can check out and see those videos. But again, really solid. I like it that the back wheel, it's still that kind of like, this is like a rubbery plastic. The other ones were like a solid piece of rubber, which is cool. And then it has this little plastic wheel in the front, so you're able to glide it, because this wheel does not rotate, it does not move, but these do fly. The only thing these are missing are the little area for the little ripcord. So you pull it and then that activates this one doesn't have it, but the Tomy and also I believe the NECA ones, you were able to do that ripcord look to it, or feel to it, and then these things would fly. But let's take a look at the figures. Again, I'm going to put the other one over there. Very excited to have 3 of these in here, which is cosmically epic, of course. And here he is, Flynn, which is really cool. You are in like Flynn here on the Dark Cosmic Universe. Not a bad looking figure. You know, again, I know you're like, I thought you were like one and done with the figures. Yeah, you know, sometimes when it comes to, do we have a focus on this? I'm looking at my monitor. Hopefully it is. So there's the identity disc that I was able to put in the back. I would not put the identity disc in their hands because, again, my poor Tron figure got plastic stressed on it. So I'm like, yeah, even though, like, if you've ever seen the pictures like by Super 7, they've got them they've got the disc in the hand. I'm like, oh, it must be safe enough. Well, no, they don't. So that's what it is. Oh, speaking of Flynn, knocked over the other Flynn. So here we go. Here are the 3 Flynn figures that I've got in my collection, which is really cool. So we've got the Glyos one here which is an homage with the blue. I kept his, and everyone's like, you know, you can take off the chest thing, and I could, because again, he does have that like wrap around like Flynn does have here, kind of like that Romanesque Flynn, you know, the Flynn garb over there. But what a cool figure! Very excited. Here is the Tomy one, which is really cool. Now the Tomys are this is the NECA one, which were based off of the Tomy ones. They are a little bit larger. Again, we'll take a look at the scale, but so if you're curious what these figures look like, and you know, I wound up getting a brand new case because a case for the figures, just for like the Super 7 ones. And yeah, these are awesome. Oh my gosh, very, very, very excited about that. How excited? Pretty excited. And of course, to boot, not a boot, having a yellow Lightcycle, which is really cosmically epic. So very excited about that. And of course, it's casting a shadow, which we don't want to do. But yeah, these are really cool. Anyway, short video today, but acquiring, yes, the Flynn figure with the Lightcycle, which is over here. This is, again, these are the Super 7 ones. These are not the Tomy or the NECA ones. And then going around the bin here, the toy bin, basically is what it is. Glyos figure, Glyos figure, Glyos figure, Glyos. Those are the homages to the Tron figures. And then, of course, in the collection, we've got the NECA. So NECA, I think they call it NECA, again, N-E-C-A. There's the Warrior. I thought it was the Guard, but maybe I'm wrong. We got Tron. We've got Sark. We've got Flynn over here and another Warrior figure, which is really cool. And then over here, the light blue ones, which are kind of screen accurate. And I'll put that in a kind of thing. So we've got Tron over here. We've got Flynn. And then we've got Ram, which is really cool. Very excited. Yours truly. Again, Tron was one of those movies, you know, again, when it came out, it was just like, it was just so new and exciting. And then now take a look, almost, I gotta think here, gosh, let me think, 40 years later, we've got AI in almost everything. But again, Tron definitely was one of the same. They warned you, like, hey, you know it was coming. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. So appreciate it. Let me know what's going on in your part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. What have you been finding these days? I know that we are at the shopping days for the holidays. I did find a few things, so we'll get to those videos as soon as I can. But again, totally appreciate everyone here hanging out here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. If you are subscribed to the channel, you are part of the Dark Cosmic family, part of our Dark Cosmic friends. I almost said dark again. It happens. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the Dark Cosmic Universe here on YouTube. Don't forget, I give you permission to remix, remaster, reinvigorate, reimagine what the Dark Cosmic Universe is in your universe. Share it to your socials. Share it to your friends. Put a link in their phone from any of the cool videos that you find and go, hey, this guy does videos on toys. We like toys. Anyway, again, if you're a subscriber, you are part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. Who are my Dark Cosmic family members? Why, they are my Cosmic Cosmonauts, my Cosmic Comrades, ooh, my insane toy collectors, my Dark Cosmic Pokemon collectors, and my Dark Cosmic collectors. Thank you guys again for hanging out here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. So appreciate it. Again, focusing on Tron, adding more to the collection. Very cool. I'm excited. Again, I've never been so energized, re-energized about a franchise now that I'm seeing these figures. And hopefully I will be able to acquire more Tron-like NECA figures out in the future. Different colors. That would be kind of cool. That would be cosmically epic. Again, for another video. Anyway, what do I say? Say it loud and proud, my friends. From one side of the galaxy to the other, and somewhere in between, there is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Thanks again for hanging out here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Totally appreciate it. Again, if you want to let everyone know about the channel name, there it is, Avian Savage here on YouTube. I'm also on that other amazing social place. That's right. TikTok, better known as TikTok. That's right. I've got some shorts over there. I guess they call them TikTok shorts. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Totally appreciate it. What do I say? Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting all those action figures. Come back here to the YouTubesphere, better known as YouTube, and we'll definitely see you soon for another video. Thank you again, and definitely see you soon.